Liberty Cross Country opens up its regular season Friday at the UVa Duals. We're joined by head coach Brant Tolsma. Coach, as you gear up for this first race, give me the impressions of how the teams look so far.
Well, really trying to figure it out a little bit yet. We actually have one athlete we're still hoping that will arrive, a delayed entry, but and different people have had conflicts. Like we had a workout this morning, but not everybody was there. Got to see half the people, the other half are working out this afternoon, and you know, I don't know how we look yet. We're still in that process, but I'm getting an idea a little bit, and you know, I feel like the guys could be good, and I feel like we're definitely going to be challenged on the girl side.
We were talking a little bit before the interview about pushing runners too early when it comes to cross country and getting their endurance up, but it's kind of like a pitcher in baseball. There's a pitch count that some are on. You don't want to wear them out too early. Go into that, and why is that important for a cross country runner?
Well, that's certainly true. That early on you can be so excited and you can want to win a race, but it is a long season. It's a long year for the distance runners. In collegiate distance running, we tend to run distance runners too much, and they only have so many really high-level races, so we certainly don't want to use one of those at the Virginia Duals. And so we're actually planning to run, well, the race is listed as a 4K, but our men are planning to run a 4K, 3K, 2K, 1K workout. And the 4K, I'll try to group them up a little bit, and just, you know, nobody cares. Nobody cares about the result. So we're not really even trying to win the race, and neither is anybody else, but the better teams will probably win anyway because everybody's going sub-maximally. But it's a good analogy of the pitcher. You know, if you pitch them in the preseason too much, and then when you get to the championship they don't have it anymore, that would be a mistake. So we just really have a meet this early just because of some NCAA rules of practice opportunities prior to your first meet. So that's why most people run some sort of meet, and it's called a meet. But one year they didn't even score it. Right. I think if Virginia wins, they'll score it. If they don't, they might not even score it. I don't know. That's the kind of thing it is. But it's like getting started. It's almost like the first mile of a marathon. Mm-hmm. If the gun goes off and you run a mile, and all of a sudden they found out the timing system wasn't working or anything, and they go back and start it over, it wouldn't be that tragic because it'd just be a little bit of a long warm-up.
How do teams get invited to a meet like this? Are there other Big South teams? Will you be able to scout them, and maybe some other regional teams that you might see in postseason play?
Yeah, there are some regional teams coming in, and interestingly, I think even Florida State is coming because the ACC championship is going to be held on this course, and they want to see the course. So that's the only reason they're coming up. I don't think there's any other Big South schools that'll be running there. But when you look at the results this early, it doesn't really tell you that much because you don't know how hard anybody is running. Yeah. And even pre-conference, which is in 2 weeks, the results of pre-conference is not necessarily an indication of what you're going to have at conference, because some people might get excited and go for it, and other people just are using it as a training meet.
All right, Brant, we appreciate the time. Have a fun time out there on Friday.
We hope to.
That's head cross-country coach Brant Tolsma. Be sure to check out LibertyFlames.com for all the latest news and notes on Liberty Cross Country. For the coach, I'm Alan York for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.